Does anybody want breakfast? Guys, let's go. I'm leaving for McDonald's in 5 seconds.
Why did you start with that?
The Breakfast Stampede Meal. It's only at McDonald's, where there's a meal for every morning.
And nothing says morning like a classic sausage McMuffin with egg. Right now, get this all-time favorite for just $2 on the $1, $2, $3 menu. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearch.Coaching.HQ.com, and welcome to No BS Job Search Advice Radio. You know, in my role as a recruiter and now as a coach, I notice lots of different things that job hunters do and don't do. I've interviewed thousands and thousands of people, read hundreds of thousands of resumes. I've interviewed hundreds of thousands of people. But here I want to talk with you about something that goes unnoticed by most, but I hear and I know it affects other people. So I hope you find this show helpful. I hope you're not doing this, and if you are, that you start practicing to make corrections. So with that, let's get going. Let me talk to you today about one of those things that people do in interviews that it goes past being annoying. It's harmful to your candidacy, and I'll illustrate why. So I was talking with someone yesterday, and I would ask him a question, and he would talk about his experience, and every sentence would end not in a down tone, as I'm doing now, but every sentence would end in an up. So I would ask him a question, and he would always end in an up, and the result was that every time he would speak, he would end in this up note. And the result, the impact of that is employers, I know it sounds goofy, but I've listened to feedback from employers for years. I track behaviors. And what I know is that employers, when they interview someone and they end in an up, it's hard to sound convincing that you know what you're talking about, because there's an air of uncertainty in ending in an up. Didn't you notice that you weren't sure when I ended in an up there as to whether or not I was sure about what I was saying? So always end with a down tone on the last word. And if that's not your habit, it's something to work on, because the impact of this can be very expensive for you in lost salary and lost opportunity, because you just don't sound convincing as to what you believe when you end in an up. So again, go for a down tone instead of an up. Again, end in a down tone rather than an up. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you do, I want to encourage you, come join me at JobSearch.Coaching.HQ.com. That's my site with curated information from around the web that I've developed in podcast, video, articles. All my books and guides to job hunting appear on the site, all for one price. And I also want to encourage you, give the show 5 stars in iTunes, please. I have a link in the show notes. It's going to help other people discover the show and help them anymore. So I'll be back tomorrow with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Take care.
This episode is sponsored by Schwans.com. What are you having for dinner tonight? Good question. Schwann's Home Delivery has a solution for you. Stock up your freezer with high-quality frozen foods like premium meats and sides, delicious ready-made meals, ice cream, and more. No subscriptions, no memberships, just a friendly yellow truck that's been delivering food for almost 70 years. Listeners of this show get a special deal. Get 20% off your first order with code YUM20. Check out schwans.com/YUM for details.